Assalamu alaikum. So some brothers and sisters have a question, especially the young brothers and sisters. They say, well, why is Islam so strict? Or another way they like to phrase it is by saying, why are there so many do's and don'ts in Islam? Now, there's many ways of addressing this, but one specific thing I want to share with you guys today is, or the way I want you to look at this today is to realize that it's not that Islam is necessarily overly strict, but instead we are excessively loose. Now, what do I mean by being loose? What I mean by this is that we live in a world where the mood of the world, if you like, is do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. There is no structure. You don't need to follow any ordered way. Go enjoy yourself, fulfill your desires, as long as you don't harm someone else. And you know what? If you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. Now, this being the mood of our world today, especially amongst the youth, from this perspective, you can start to appreciate why Islam may seem strict. And it may also lead us to realize that the real question isn't, why is Islam so strict? But the real question, the real fundamental issue is, why is Islam so structured? It's the structure that we have a problem with, because we're not used to it. We don't like it. However, if you look at any successful person throughout history, Muslim or non-Muslim, one thing that will be common, that you'll notice, at least one thing that was common amongst all of these people, is that there were people who had structured lives. There were people who had discipline. There were people who therefore took responsibility. And there were people who tried to make the best out of the situation they were in. But structure was the key. And it's the very thing that we are trying to run away from today, that we don't want to have. We just want to continue being the way we are. But this is not going to lead us to success, not in this life, nor in the hereafter. I mean, your life is probably testament to this. Whenever in your life, whenever there has been a time where you've actually followed a program, whatever that program was, right? Whether it's education or weight loss or whatever it was, whenever you followed a program, hasn't it been the case that at the end of following that program or on that journey, you've had moments where you've truly felt like you've done something worthwhile, where you've truly achieved something in your life? And that achievement came with structure. And that structure also brought with it difficulty, struggle. It's not supposed to be easy, but nothing worthwhile comes easy anyway. This is almost a universal human truth. So hopefully from this you would realize that it's not that Islam is difficult or excessively strict or overly structured. That's not what I'm saying. But there is an element of structure. Definitely, there is a structure in Islam. There is a way that God has prescribed for us. There are things that we have to do or should be doing, and there are things that we should not be doing. Now, this is not going to be easy. It's going to take effort. However, if you can find it within yourself to take responsibility for your life and responsibility for your deen, and try to make the effort, not that you'll be successful each time, but just to try and make the effort and try to follow this way of life, you would start to realize how meaningful and significant your life becomes. And like I said, you don't have to be perfect. If you fall, if you make a mistake, there is a safeguarding mechanism within our religion. You turn back to your Creator and you seek forgiveness and you try again. It's a struggle, but we humans, we prosper through struggle. We achieve great things through struggle. So, and if there's any, and I'm going to conclude on this, if there's any structured way you want to follow, then it's the way of Islam, because it doesn't come from the mind of another human being. It comes from the Creator of every single human being and every single thing in existence. That's how significant this way of life is. So why not make the effort in following it? I'll leave you guys with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum.